Hey, what's up? I'm Ashley. Thank you for watching this video, and today we're going to be talking about what we can expect from Yellowjackets Season 2. So let me know all of your predictions and theories down in the comments, and let's get this started. First, we're going to talk about what we can expect from Lottie, because when we first saw her, she was kind of timid, and then we've slowly seen her grow into this kind of mean and evil person. I think we're going to officially see her become the Antler Queen, but will she be mentally stable enough to keep the crown? That I don't think. I think the power is going to go to her head, and she's going to become this crazy cult leader out there, and it's going to carry into present day. I think Lottie is a cult leader till this day, and she's still out here blackmailing people and having them kidnapped. We think these other girls crazy? They probably ain't got nothing on Lottie, because it's still not all the way clear that if some of Lottie's actions and visions are a part of her schizophrenia, or are they real genuine premonitions, or is she a vessel for this dark force in the woods, and that dark force followed her to present day? Because I was thinking her running out of her medicine was a good thing, but is it really? The woods was probably watching her and was like, ooh, she ran out of her medicine, she's crazy, and we're gonna make her even crazier. We don't know what's really going on, but we do know that Van and Misty are the first ones following behind her. Who else do y'all think is going to be following behind Lottie on their knees saying, all hail Queen Lottie? Lottie is a bear whisperer. We saw her whisper to this bear and the bear bowed down to her. So she's probably whispering into some other survivors' ears and telling them what to do. They're still following behind Lottie out of the woods. But I think we can expect to see adult Lottie and see if she was involved in Travis's death and emptying out his bank account. And if so, we'll be able to find out what was Lottie's relationship with Travis, and why was she following Susie when she was trying to figure out who emptied out Travis's bank account, and why did she have Natalie kidnapped? Because she was trying to find out who emptied out Travis's bank account. We're going to find out a lot about Lottie. I'm interested to see who's playing adult Lottie, because they're going to have to be one hell of an actress, because Lottie is crazy. And I think we can expect to see how strong of a cult leader Lottie really is, and who is in this cult with her that we know. And we're going to find out where she had them take Natalie. The cult busted open that door real quick. They scooped Natalie up real quick like she belonged on an ice cream cone. And they were wearing the same symbol that was out there in the woods. We're going to find out who these people really are, and why are they wearing a necklace with this symbol on it, and what jeweler did they go to? They went there with this sketch and said, I want this. Make this into a necklace. We gon' stunt on them with this necklace. Whoever they are, they real proud. We may actually find out what this symbol really means. We can also probably expect to see Natalie going through some kind of depression once she gets freed from this cult. Because besides seeing her getting carried out and thrown into this van, the last thing that we saw of Natalie was her trying to off herself. I think there's definitely more to Natalie than we think and even thought of. And I think we're definitely going to see this in season 2. I think she's more involved with Lottie than we think. And that's why she got kidnapped like that. Either that, or she was sticking her nose into some business that she never should have stuck it into. Like trying to figure out who killed Travis, and Lottie wasn't going for that, because it was probably Lottie. I wouldn't be surprised if Natalie was playing this all and was the one behind Travis's death. I think we're going to see more of Natalie and Kevin, even though Kevin said bye to her. Basically, he was like, I wish you the best. And even though it looked like he had a date at the reunion, I don't think he's fully going to be over Natalie. I think he's going to get involved with this whole Adam thing, and we're going to talk about that a little later. I think we're going to find out so much more about Taissa in season 2, and I think it's going to scare us. We're already freaked out about her climbing trees and eating dirt, but I think Taissa is going to freak us out even more. We're a little confused about Taissa, but I think season 2 is going to clear a lot of things up. We're going to find out how she really won that election, and I hope it's not by sacrificing the dog. But if that's how she won, we're going to find that out too. Poor Biscuit. All he want to do is love on you and play a little bit. But you over here sacrificing him and snatching out his heart. Snatching his heart like he's some kind of vampire. Who did that to Biscuit? We gonna find out who did that to Biscuit. And if not, I'm gonna do my own investigation. This tree climber and dirt eater probably ate Biscuit up like he was some kind of biscuit. Biscuit put up a good fight though. He was able to bite her on her hand, but that wasn't good enough. He was no match for Taissa. Poor Sammy. What Sammy gonna think? He already looking at his mama side eye, but once he find out that she killed Biscuit, he probably gonna be through with her. Cause I would. Don't you be killing my dog. But we're going to see Simone telling Taissa about Biscuit, and we're going to get to see Taissa's reaction with it. If she's really sad and confused, then maybe she was really sleepwalking. But if not, then I'm sorry, she probably did it. But Lottie could have done this. I'm still trying to give Taissa the benefit of the doubt because I love Taissa. She crazy, she cuckoo, she love her some trees and dirt. And even though she don't like sporty spice, I do love Taissa, and I hope she didn't sacrifice Biscuit. But I think we're going to see Taissa and Simone get a divorce because this doesn't look like a happy and healthy relationship anyway. And we did find out that Taissa is basically just settling with Simone. She's comfortable with her. And we might even see a child custody battle. And we already know if Sammy had to choose, he would probably choose Simone because Taissa is out here hanging out in trees and eating dirt, scaring Sammy to death. Got him hiding out in cabinets. I thought he was being a creep, but he was probably just hiding from Taissa. Sorry, Sammy, for thinking you was a creep and a spoiled brat. I think we're also going to find out why Sammy was walking around with this doll so much and how much of a supernatural presence does Taissa have around her because we don't know who this guy is yet. And we can probably get more of a backstory on her family, more specifically her grandmother, because we did get an episode with her grandma and I'm still confused about that. And we'll probably also find out more about Sammy's drawings. If you look, you can see a redhead. And who else is a redhead? Van is. But if you notice, Van is smiling and there's a heart next to her, but the other pictures are more dark. I think this is Van on this picture. He clearly loves Van, but how would Sammy know about Van anyway? But I do think that we're going to see an adult Van in season 2. Maybe this is just me wishing, but I do think that we're going to get to see Van and Taissa together again. And back together again as adults once her and Simone get that divorce. I do think that Taissa and Van could be in this cult with Lottie. We've always seen that Van believes what Lottie says and has always followed behind her, but Taissa not so much. But I think Taissa gave in some kind of way and joined this cult for her benefit, like sacrificing Biscuit and winning that election. I don't think we're going to see this evil Van because that's not her personality, and a clue to that is that drawing that Sammy made of her with that heart next to it. At least I think that picture is a Van. I really hope it is. But I think we're finally going to see Shauna give birth to that baby, and we're finally going to find out what happened to it. So also for season 2, I think that we can all expect to see Shauna in jail. Maybe not for a long time, but she goes to jail for killing Adam. She'll probably end up getting out of it some kind of way. There's definitely going to be an investigation on Adam's whereabouts because Adam is on the news. People care about him, so he got people looking for him. There's probably going to be some kind of evidence that Adam left behind that Misty forgot to get rid of. There probably were cameras somewhere, and Adam's torso will probably get dug up in that park. And what's attached to a torso? A person's back, and we all know that Adam had this back tattoo that no one's talking about. So when his torso gets found, that's when people are going to find out that someone killed him. Kevin may end up being put on this case, and he might figure everything out and find out that Natalie was involved. But if he does find out that Natalie is involved, will he turn her in? Probably not. And that's how they would probably end up getting out of this whole thing. I think we're going to find out who Adam really was. Like, was Adam really Javi? Was he really an artist or some kind of crazed fan? And did he know anyone in Shauna's family? Like Jeff, for instance, because I still think it's weird how he showed up to that hotel. And we're going to find out what happened to Javi, because that night everybody was drugged off them shrooms. Shauna told him to run, and that's what he did. He ran right on out the woods, it looks like. And I think we're going to find out what Jeff was lying about. I don't believe Jeff. I don't believe his story something about it is off. He's leaving something out. We're going to see how involved his best friend Randy is. They could be involved with Lottie's cult for all we know. But I also think the others are going to find out about Jeff, and then they're going to end up being mad at Shauna and not talking to Shauna. At least that's what I'm hoping for. In season 2, I think we're still going to see more of Jackie, even though she's supposedly dead. I think she's going to end up popping up from time to time because of Shauna. We'll either be seeing her as a ghost or in flashes of her in 96. I mean, she is on the poster after all, so I don't think this is the last we're going to see of Jackie. Especially when Shauna gives birth to that baby. I think Jackie's going to pop up and say a little words for Shauna. And there's no telling what we're going to see from Misty in season 2. She's probably still going to be involved with this whole Jessica Roberts thing. If Jessica Roberts wasn't addicted to drugs or anything like that, they're probably going to be looking into her death. We're probably going to see more craziness. We're going to see more stalking, more terrorizing old people and hiding bodies. We're probably going to find out that Misty is the most sane out of all of them. She may end up telling everybody that Taissa hired Jessica to look into everybody. We're probably going to see more of Misty and Ben, and we're going to get to see how Misty reacted to Ben coming out to her, because we never really got to see that. Ben probably dies in season 2 because what can he really do out there with one leg? And hopefully we get to find out why he brought so many condoms on the trip. We did see Ben tell Natalie, I think it was episode 9, that his boyfriend is a writer. So maybe his boyfriend is out here looking for a story. But let me know your theories, predictions, and your expectations for season 2 in the comments. And be on the lookout for more Yellowjackets videos. I'm going to keep them coming. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already and want to see more videos like this. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.